everything. When we ain't Christian, we'll fall on your ass, but you know we keep the metal things. How you wanna sell things? I suppose you'll take the proposal. We'll make that metal ring with the blocks of the hecklers. We some righteous ass brothers, but some certified suckers. We some priests at the end of the day, so we teaching in the streets to the end of the day. We on the front line, we the one that you want in the game. Fourth quarter when it's crunch time. And all my brothers is clutch. Squad full of silent killers, we ain't talking too much. But we'll teach you if you're humble. Just learn to follow orders, don't mumble. And he that have an ear, I pray you listen. Yeah, we want all of the smoke, we ain't Christian. It's the life of the priest that we go in the streets, and you know we teach the Jews. Fresh ways to my head, fresh moves on my feet, and you know we keep the jewels. Homes water, renovated, certified killers, and you know we got the tools. Nah, nigga, we Christian, ain't shit sweet, you must have got confused. God is confused, God is confused, God is confused, God is confused, God is confused. Nah, nigga, we ain't Christian. God is confused, that's like the other niggas. We ain't the same, we some righteous ass, hardcore, rugged niggas. And it's a shame that you full of pride. We gon' affiliate whenever you class. Plus these heathens get nullified. Hence is the life of a priest and a prophet. Fake niggas be cautious, words flow truth real like a faucet. The righteous stand bold like a lion form. Crying loud, voice cut through a quiet storm. Like King Tyler with the firebombs. It'll be smoking when we drop the cannons. No fire come. Never hold the truth. We won't play around. Hide the women and the living when we take it ground. Living in hell will make the best of it. And endure through the rest of it to the end. And you ain't gotta listen if you choose. And as long as you don't get confused, you're not Christian. It's the life of a priest that we go in the streets, and you know we teach the Jews. Fresh ways to my head, fresh moves on my feet, and you know we keep the jewels. Home squad of real niggas, we some certified killers, and you know we got the tools. Nah, nigga, we ain't Christian, ain't shit sweet, you must have got us confused, 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 got us confused. Nah, nigga, we ain't Christian, got us confused. It's the life of a priest that we go in the streets, and you know we teach the Jews. Fresh braids in my head, fresh moves on my feet, and you know we keep the jewels. Home squad of real niggas, we some certified killers, and you know we got the tools. Nah, nigga, we ain't Christian, ain't shit sweet, you must have got us confused, 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 got us confused. Nah, nigga, we ain't Christian, got us confused.
Shalom Israel, we're the ISUPK, started out of 1 West, 125th Street in Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. Alright, and we're not affiliated with no other Hebrew Israelite group on the planet Earth. And y'all already know where we at, you understand, and what we about to get into. Alright, is some scriptures. We're about to get down in this truth, all right? We're going to break out some of these laws on our people. First, we got the upcoming food drive this Friday on March the 5th, 2021 from 1 to 3 p.m. Make sure you are here right outside of our door at 5261 Delmar Boulevard, right on the corner of Delmar and Union. You can't miss us. It's going to be a bunch of brothers and a bunch of food out there. All right? And make sure if you, your family, friends, neighbors, people you don't even know, just sitting hungry, sit them on down, man, and we're going to tighten them up. We're going to get them some food, all right? Commander Junior Hunter got us out here feeding everybody. You understand? And they getting full. Okay? I make sure I say this every single time because it's important and it needs to be said is that the very people that claim to be uh, the shepherds of the sheep, right? The leaders of the flock and all of that. You know what I'm saying? And these so-called godly men, these Christian preachers, I'm gonna let them have it every time I think about it. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, as soon as the pandemic hit, they was gone, man. I mean, they was gone. Like, did you pay attention to how fast they they shut down before the schools did? They shut down before the government offices did. They was like, oh shit, cold? Oh no, I don't want to catch that. Don't. You know what I'm saying? The doors shut, and a lot of them still closed. A lot of them still closed. I can't wait until the buildings become totally vacant, and then Commander Junior Hunter can get them all.
Right.
And so we can turn around and start housing, but we can do something for real with the buildings.
Right.
Instead of singing nasty songs and children being molested in those places and brothers' wives being seduced into being whores by the pastor.
Right.
You understand? Just all kind of sick mess. Every damn thing goes on up under that Christian church, man, that umbrella. You understand? Christianity. You know, whoredom, drugs, just utter wickedness. Every damn thing goes on in those places, man. And the only place you gonna turn around and come and totally change your life is in the Israelite school, universal practical knowledge. You understand? Like what Christ said, go and sin no more. You understand? And man, that was happy. I mean, you know what I did before I came into the truth? I read that before, right? But I had no clue what that actually was. You understand? It didn't register the way that it did once it got broken down when I came into the school. You understand? When I heard that, eyes opened. You know, that's how you have an eye opener. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. My eyes opened up. I'm like, damn. You know, Christ, like what they say about Christ just loving you regardless of what. You know what I'm saying? God loves you no matter what. That's a lie. You understand? And the Most High did not say that you could just go and do as you please and you're good to go with Him. And neither did Christ. You understand? Christ said and taught everything the Most High. He kept saying over and over and over again, I came to do the will of my Father. He didn't do the will of His own. He didn't come out and say, oh, you know what, man? All right, go ahead. I ain't gonna say nothing though. You know what I'm saying? I to each his own. You know what I'm saying? That's just so disgusting and weak. Go ahead, Word. What? Is that what they teach him? He came up with his own doctrine? No. I know what you said. Right, that's what they. I got. Yeah, you know we here, brother. I got you. I know what you're saying. I got you. You know what I'm saying? But, oh man, you know, he came and I mean, what he, in the scriptures, he said that we was going to do greater things than him. I'm looking at how, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, the man was cold. You know what I'm saying? Christ did some amazing things, man.
Yeah, boy.
You know, and more important than the miracles that he did, he actually taught us how to beat our lust.
Right.
You understand? He taught brothers how to stop sleeping with whores.
Right.
You understand? He taught sisters how to stop being whores. You know, to where they could actually do it. It could be done. You know, like for instance, with Moses, right? Moses was exceptional himself. You understand? He turned around and led all of us out of captivity, man. You understand? Under the hand of the Egyptians. Turned around, the Lord saw the zeal on that man, and he turned around, and guess what he did also? He did the will of his Father too. You understand? He did it too. Every priest and prophet, when you go in the scriptures, that's what they doing. They doing the will of the Father. They not doing their own will. They teaching brothers and sisters to get back to the laws. You understand? And guess what? Commander Junior is no different. He's teaching us the same thing. Get back to them laws. Get back to our culture. You understand? Get back to our way of life. Because guess what? Our way of life is exceptional.
Yeah, right.
I mean, when you think about it, man, the culture that we actually had, like, I didn't think we had one at first. I thought our culture was Memorial Day, Labor Day, Christmas, Easter, Thanksgiving, Black Friday. You gotta put that in there too. And ain't nothing wrong with the sale. You know what I'm saying? I ain't hating on the sale. Okay, you go take advantage and get them computers for $250. You understand? Get that computer that's $700 for $250 on that day. Go on and get it. I ain't mad at you. You understand? If it's a new stereo you want for that, go. You got the money, go get it. Ain't no sin in that. But I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? We get all that, you know, the madness part of it. You understand? Standing in lawn, like sleeping outside. I ain't doing that. You understand? I thank God that now you can just go right on your computer or your phone and you can Black Friday order whatever the hell you want on it. Because I never shopped for it because it was too ridiculous. I'm not camping outside for a goddamn thing. You know, and then when they started robbing people at the campouts, you know what I'm saying? When they turned around and robbed some brothers for the damn PlayStations when they kept coming out, they knew people had $250 and $350 and $500 in their pocket. And while they sleeping there, they turned around and went down the line and robbed a lot of people. The same thing for I can't remember what shoe Jordan remade because he don't make no new shoes. You know what I'm saying? He just pushed the old ones back. You know, go back to the shoe number 2 and call it shoe number 12 now. You understand? But it was one of the shoes that came out, and I think they was $500. And man, everybody in the line got robbed. I was like, oh my God. You know what I mean? And that kind of stuff right there, I just ain't never been with. You know? But again, like I said, I ain't hating on the sale, man. You get some furniture that day or whatever. Get you some electronics, you know, some household items or whatever, you know. You want to get you a red set of pots and pans, a red microwave on Black Friday. Go ahead, do your thing. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't no sin in it. But the point I'm making is just our culture that we have here is American culture, it's white culture. You understand? Divorcing, marrying by certificate and then divorcing once you're raw, you know, your nerve. That's this culture. You understand? Ours is, guess what? She get on your sex is marriage number one. And if she on your nerve, not like, she cheated on you. She cheated on you. That's still your nerve record. You understand? Go ahead, brother.
That's why God's laws is greater than the land that we live in.
Yeah, right.
That's weak to just divorce your wife. She get on your nerve. That's weak, man. Like I don't get that. Like, okay, she cheated on you, that's one thing. But just because she's nagging and running her mouth, you mean to tell me you can't control your woman, so you just gonna divorce her? That's weak.
Yeah. God, women nag. You understand? They nag, they get on your nerve, and they simple, they silly, they whine, they cry. You understand? Hey, sometimes you gotta get that Home Depot ruler and pop their little hand too. You understand? Big baby, go give me that switch. You gotta tack. Don't do that no more. Told you, girl. You know what I'm saying? Hey, no, I'm just kidding, man. Don't whoop your woman, okay? Don't whoop her, even with a little switch or a little Home Depot stick. Please, don't even hit her with a twig. She gonna spur you down. You hit her with a brick. You understand? Don't even hit her with a twig. She gonna and fall on the ground. Make sure she busts her head, okay? And say you did it, all right? But no, man. You know what I mean? We gonna get to the laws, man, and show our people exactly what they are supposed to be doing. You know, if you are black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, then there is one thing that you are supposed to be doing, and that is keeping all of the laws of God. There has been a big argument, man. And it don't look like it's on here. It's been going on, I'm sure, before I got into school. And ever since I've been in here about 7 years, you understand, about all we supposed to be keeping the laws of God. Old Testament, New Testament. You know what I'm saying? Sister told me Luciano wrote the New Testament. And I'm still trying to find out who Luciano is. She told me that and hung up the phone. I said, I'm like, sis, who is Lucia? You know what I'm saying? The phone, I was talking to the dial tone and all that. You know? But like I said, all of that nonsense, man, when the Bible says what we're supposed to be on.
Yeah, right.
And that's what we teach right in the school.
That's right.
In this school right here, we teach the truth. You understand? We're commanded to do that. You don't even have a choice. You understand? You're going to teach it, or you're going to turn around and have a seat out there and get taught to you. If you don't want to do that, then guess what? I guess there's a Yehuda group, you know what I'm saying, waiting for you. A Yehoshua group waiting for you. You understand? Whatever kind of, go ahead, man.
Shalom.
A Shalom group. It's a group out there. In a minute, that's gonna be their name, Shalom too. As a matter of fact, I seen a brother on Facebook. His name was Shalom something.
Good, right.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn. So your name is Peace. You know what I'm saying? Your name is Peace. Well, we know you saw. You know what I'm saying? But it's not gonna happen, man. Not up in here. Give me Ecclesiastes, is it 12 and 13? Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Oh, Slaki. If we got any questions on the line, type them in, bear with us, we'll get to you. If you have any on the conference line, you want to speak up or say anything, take your phone off of mute, say Slaki or excuse me, and then let me see. I got a quick. Oh, if you want to text your questions also, you can text them to 314-696-8288, and then we'll read your question live over the. That's for those that are kind of shy. I hope ain't no brother that's shy. You know what I'm saying? But for people that just don't want to talk over the club, maybe a little nervous, whatever, might be a little a little shy. You understand? Right. You know what I'm saying? You can text me your question, and then we'll read it over the class, and then everybody hear the answer. All right. But and I got one too. Give me 1 second, real quick. I got okay. This is from a sister, and she said that she heard a statement of us saying that when we get into the kingdom, that we are going to beat our slaves with a whip. What did we mean by that? A couple scriptures. Let me give it to you. Go to Revelations. What's that Revelation? 9 and 13. 9 and 13. 9 and 13. You can go into captivity, right? 13 and 9. 13 and 9. Revelation 13 and 9. Give me that one.
Okay. The book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 9. Mm-hmm. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
Okay. If any man has an ear, let him hear. Now, what does this mean?
So like, any man can understand these words.
Absolutely. We all got ears, right? Unless you classify it as deaf. No, you can't hear.
Word.
You understand? So he's talking to the people that obviously he can't hear. You understand? And if you have an ear, if you can understand what I'm about to tell you. Keep on.
Verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
He that leadeth into captivity must go into captivity. And what does that mean? Who can break that down?
It's like
go ahead, Word.
It's talking about if you leading someone into bondage.
If
you leading someone into bondage, you reap what you sow. That must happen to you.
Absolutely.
It's justice.
Absolutely. That's it. Look, you quoted the next scripture. You understand?
It's a lot.
Ain't no sweat. Ain't no sloppy about that. We'll pull that. But you're absolutely correct. If you lead a person into captivity, then guess what's going to happen to you?
Right.
You're going to go in it. You're going into it yourself. Go ahead.
It's like for people that's in the world, like brothers that's in the streets, people used to always tell them like, you keep doing what you're doing, you're gonna end up dead in jail. You know what I mean? Like, you killing out here, killing people, somebody gonna kill you. You know what I mean? Like, that's just how I go.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So, who is to captivity? Who is notoriously known for leading someone into captivity? Who is? Who's responsible? That's the question. Who? Go ahead, Will.
So-called white man, Esau.
So-called white man Esau led who into captivity?
Blacks, Hispanics, and North American Native Indians.
Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Absolutely. You understand? He led us into captivity.
Right.
Slack, 1 second. Hold on, 1 second. Got a text come through. Let me see. Okay. Hold on 1 second. Okay. All right. So, our oppressor has led us into captivity. And guess what? He don't want to do. He don't want to let us go. You understand? He turned around. Moses said that to the Egyptians.
Right.
He felt that. You understand? But guess what? Esau don't feel it. He ain't paying no attention. You understand? He's not paying any attention. Okay? Keep reading.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
Okay, so he that kills with the sword must be killed with the sword.
Right.
Right? This is talking about our oppressor.
That's right.
Because he led us into this captivity and just has not let us, refused to let us go. Go ahead.
It's like, if I could, this right here is justice. You know what I mean? All the atrocity that has been done to us, man. Why wouldn't you want to rule over the people who has been ruling over you and mistreating you? I just don't get that. Are you afraid? Or, like what is it? Or you feel like you have a Stockholm Syndrome, basically. You feel like you have a relationship with the person who kidnapped you. You know what I mean? They quick to talk about how every other nation went into slavery and this and that. Yeah, they have received land and they have received reparations. Why are we the only race of people that has to continue to live amongst the people who committed these atrocities? So I just don't get that.
Yeah. You understand? And you're absolutely right. Back when we don't know justice. We think justice is holding hands with them. We think justice is one day getting along with them. We think justice is sitting there and celebrating Thanksgiving with them.
Right.
Celebrating Christmas with them. You understand? That ain't justice. You understand? That is not justice at all. You are absolutely correct. This is true justice right here in the Bible.
Right.
And that's what we want to ISP. We don't want to hold hands with people, man. You can't. They go ahead, Ward.
So I just want to quick reset. Because Isaiah 14, starting at verse 1. Because, here in the ISUPK, everything we say, not only can we back it up, but we will back it up with multiple scriptures. It's not just one place where it says this, right? Go ahead.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 14, and verse 1.
Right.
For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob.
See, we see the condition of our people, and we see that, our people are hard-headed, stiff-necked, but the Most High will still have mercy on us. Keep going.
And will yet choose Israel.
There's nothing that anybody living now or in the future can do to change the Most High's decision that Israel is his people, and that's who will get salvation. It's Israel and Israel alone. Keep going.
And set them in their own land.
So we will be given a possession. We will be given our land back, right? That is a heritage. That is, the Most High said that the land was our heritage. That was part of our culture. So he's restoring our heritage to us. Keep going.
And the strangers shall be joined with them.
Now the other nations will come with us to this land that the Most High is restoring to us. Keep going.
And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
See, but they're not just coming in walking freely like we walking in. They're going to be bound to us. They're going to cleave to us. That's what it means to cleave. To be bound to something, right? Now, let's see how they'll be bound to us. Keep going.
Verse 2. and the people shall take them.
Now, when you take someone, you have control over them. Taking someone or something is not a voluntary action of the thing that is taken, right? It's the person who is taking it who has made the decision, right? Keep going.
And bring them to their place.
So we're moving them where we want them to go. This is not their choice. This is not their will. This is what we're doing with them. What we will to do with them. Keep going.
And the house of Israel shall possess them.
Shall what?
And shall possess them.
Shall what?
Shall possess them.
I don't know anything. I don't know how else to describe possessing a person other than that is your slave.
Right.
When you possess a person, you own them, right? Keep going.
Shall possess them in the land of the Lord.
This is the kingdom of heaven. This is the kingdom of God. That this servitude will be happening, right? This is clear and specific that in the kingdom of heaven there will be servants, right? And let's see what kind of servants. Go ahead.
For servants and handmaids.
Now the words that they use right here are the same words that were used when they were talking about the servitude that we went into, right? And let's further classify that. Keep going.
And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were.
Keep going.
And they shall rule over their oppressors.
I mean, that's cut and dry. Like this is flat out plain and simple. Now in Revelations, they made it short and sweet and straight to the point. But this is detailing. You're going to take them. They're going to be your possession. You will move them how you want them to move, and you will rule over the ones who had you captive. This is right. This is justice, right? Like so. For this not to happen, the Most High will not be a just God. You know what I'm saying? It is simply justice. Now, even Yahweh himself was talking about how, that at this point, an eye for an eye is not what we should be doing. But that will return, right? Because we have to show mercy on our people. We can't immediately, go out and inflict the full punishment of the law. That doesn't mean the full punishment of the law isn't there. Now, we can't also go out and inflict the vengeance on our enemies for what they've done to us. Not until the Most High gives the command through Yahweh Shai coming back. You know what I'm saying? That is how that's going to take place and go down. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And you are absolutely correct. What you just said was extremely heavy because an eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. That's for us. That's for us only. You understand? That ain't for you standing there and get beat on by white man.
Right.
You understand? Like they don't understand in the world. You have the right to defend yourself in this place. You know what I'm saying? But that eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, like you said, that's enacted. You know what I'm saying? That justice out on another Israelite. But we can't do that right now. You understand? I mean, we'll be busting heads all goddamn day.
Right.
They will end up stop. You understand? Go ahead.
Slack it, sir. This scripture is heavy because this is reparation. Black folks love talking about reparation. This is reparation right here.
Right.
So if you saying you against this, you don't really want reparation.
God.
Why would you want to be equal to a people God said you were above?
God, it makes no sense.
It don't make no sense. It is Slack it.
No
Like
sense.
he also said that they're going to bring us all their treasures, all their gold, all that. So that's your reparations right there.
God.
It's right here.
Absolutely. Right there in the Bible. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
And again, to piggyback off what you said, what I was just saying, about us not taking, eye for an eye, tooth for tooth each other, Christ was teaching us how to forgive one another.
Right.
How to forgive your brother. How to forgive your sister.
Right.
You understand? That's important, man.
Yeah, right.
That's important. Because think about it, man. You learn to forgive your people, you can turn around and work that out. You gain a brother versus busting his goddamn head.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You'll be able to do that. We'll be able to be brothers. You know what I'm saying? Dap it up. You know what I'm saying? Pat him around the back and then we'll have a drink and we cool. You know what I'm saying? We see each other the next time and we good after that. You know what I'm saying? That's what Christ had told us. But just going to just bust your goddamn head, man, like I said, we be doing it all week. It never stop. Go ahead, man.
That's a lot, but that's so heavy because that's a lesson that can only be taught in UPK because it requires discipline. It requires controlling your emotions. You don't learn that outside of here. The fake Israelite groups definitely not Christian church. Like, so you have to be disciplined. You have to, monitor your actions and be mindful of what you're doing. And outside of here, you can't do that. Which is exactly how you know that this is the one body, in Christ, because it carries the same traits. You look at it and compare the two. You know what I mean? It's the exact same thing, just a different time period.
Damn right. Damn right. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. Okay. So that was an excellent precept of that. You know what I'm saying? To back up the slave. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have slaves in the kingdom. We're going to take them, you understand, with us, not to kick it. You know what I'm saying? Was we kicking it here? Well, did our ancestors get off the love boat? Huh? Was they playing shuffleboard at the bottom? Or was they stacked on top of each other like goddamn sardines? Defecating and urinating and damn menstruating on one another. Huh? Was they down there playing poker and blackjack? Hell no. Was they down there eating good? Hell, they barely ate at all. How the hell make you think we're going to turn around and just let you do all this to us and then forgive you? Hell no. The Most High don't forget. God don't forgive you. You understand? And God said, because you made his people slaves and served such a ridiculous slavery. Oh my God, this is ridiculous. To have to get raped, beat, hung, burned. I mean, you talking about work for free yet. We made you rich beyond compare for not even making a buck. You understand? That's not even talking about that yet. But let's talk about all the other things. You was raping on the ships before they even coming over here. They was raping our sisters and throwing us off the side of the goddamn thing. Throwing us off the side of the ship, man. And you think and the Christian church actually teaches that there is forgiveness for someone that has done things like that. Just wake up in the morning mad at his white woman and then turn around and go sell all the goddamn slaves. Their children to other plantations so they don't see them no more. Take their anger out on us. You understand? They couldn't even just at least let us keep our families together. While you treating us so goddamn horribly, you couldn't even at least let our families stay together. And then guess what he's still doing? He's still separating our families right now to this day. Child support, even the food stamps and the wicked welfare is keeping us separated. Because in the mind of the woman, he already know that whatever man is doing for that woman, that's what the woman will cling to. He know that. You understand? If you the one that's giving the woman the $40, guess what? You the player. You the man. You paying her bills and this. You the one that's gonna get all the attention and all the affection. But then guess what? White man is giving her the goddamn $2.65 in food stamps. 3, 4 books of food stamps, and you don't want your man because of a goddamn food stamp? Because he give you some section and an 8 and subsidize your damn rent and your utilities, and you don't need no man because of it? You are crazy. You understand? And guess what? You are a product of the goddamn Christian church that teaches you to follow these people and love them and forgive them for all that they've done. You understand? And guess what? The white man that made you even worse. You understand? By him doing these things, to taking these vices of his and using them against us. It's more competition in the black household than it is on the track and field.
Right.
You understand? Than on damn basketball and football field. You understand? The basketball court and a baseball field. It's more competition in the black household between who in the hell is the head of it than it is in a goddamn sport. And that's ridiculous, man. That is ridiculous. We ain't supposed to be fighting. Not with each other. I'm not supposed to have to fight my woman. What that look like? I got to argue with you all day. And well, all night I got to argue with these white bosses of mine all day. You understand? I got to turn around and fight to keep my job. They try to fire you for any and every little reason. You know what I'm saying? Then I come home and I got to fight some more. And then when I tell you to do something, you tell me you wrong. You understand? You tell me you worked all day too. You tell me what you got to say and then don't do what I say. You know what I'm saying? And that's ridiculous, man. Go ahead, where you at now?
Yeah, Salaki, sir. This, like, that's the mark of the beast. Like, yeah, you one of us, but you don't think like one of us. Like, you think like a white supremacist. Like, how long are we going to continue to be their punching bags? Like, how long, man? Like, you should be tired of turning on the news seeing an unarmed black man or woman dead. That was something that they did not do. Like, you should be tired of seeing it. It's sad to keep constantly seeing this over and over again. And you want to hold hands with these people, they show you they hate you. It's an act of war. Like, what don't you get? These people are not like you, man. They tell you, yeah, we all humans, we this and that, and they go, yeah, they shoot you back in the head. Right.
Yeah, we all bleed red. You know, what did James tell us at camp? We're the human race. You right.
Right.
If you got four arms, Slocky, what race is you? 2 arms, 2 legs, I'm about to say 4, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to put them all together. 2 arms, 2 legs, 2 feet, you know what I'm saying? 2 hands and a big old head and a mouth and some eyes where you can speak and talk English or different language or whatever the hell it is. Then guess what? You are a human. That's not a lie, James. You understand? But guess what? We ain't all the same. We start talking about Michael Brown. You see, Michael Brown was the same as James. Boy, the devil came right up out of his ass. And he started talking about how much he hated that criminal. He was a criminal. And then tried to, you know they did that. Thank God for Commander General to hold the truth down and not being a sissy and leaving and switching it up. You know what I'm saying? He stayed a true soldier and a true man of God, a true priest and prophet of God, and held on to the truth.
Right.
And told us that they are the devil. And the word devil means liar. And they lie all day. You saw James lie about 10 times right? in 2 sentences. He said what he did, but he just said it. But then he said, I didn't say that. You understand? But turned right around and said what he did not say. You know what I mean? Go ahead, Warren. Go ahead.
Salakia. He said, well, I'm well versed in the Bible. And he said he was well versed in the Bible.
Well versed, so he said.
And he said, oh, that's just a book of myth and fairy tale.
Hold on one second. I think this is one of the brothers from prison. Hold on one second.
Calm down.
Salaki, everybody. I think we get a call from James. Hello? Oh, shit. Yep, this is what it is. Copy. Let me see if I can get the brother on speak. Hey, Shalom, Mark. How you doing, man? All right, Warrior, what's going on? I got you on the speaker, man. We having class, and I just wanted to get you on the line. You know what I'm saying, to show what Commander Junior Hunter is actually out here doing. You understand how he reaching brothers all the way in the holes, man, where our brothers don't even need to be at.
You know, that's where he is, though, right now, you know what I mean? Because, you know, sometimes we be moving too fast out there and not following them commandments, you know what I mean? Because these are laws, you know what I mean? And we are to live by them laws. And we lived outside of them laws, so he penalized us and built his army. And he built his army, man.
Yeah, right, huh? Yeah, right, man.
Tomorrow, they changed our class because, what I call it, the Edomite that used to come
Hey, you know we coming out. You're
Oh yeah, most
you
definitely.
know we coming, man.
Yeah, we about to start the Passover up here right now. Yeah,
I,
we doing Passover is coming up real soon.
God, oh, we gonna get you the correct date. The date for the Passover, what, the 24th? Yeah, we gonna get you all that. I can send you a flyer through that JPay, right? And did you send me a message? Cause it hadn't came up.
Yeah, I sent you a
Oh,
message.
okay. I haven't been able to get it. I haven't been able to get it. It's something wrong with the app. Yeah, no, I'm saying it's like it's something wrong with the app to where it wouldn't come up. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been able to get into it. But I'm a, you said what? Oh man, no, don't worry about me, bro. I'm worried about y'all. Man. I'm trying to get y'all about there. Yeah, you know I'm straight though. But look, go. No, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Now, this is going to tell you that I got the flyers that you sent to me in the mail, but they wouldn't let me have them because there was too many in one envelope. It don't matter how many you send, but you just got to send 5 at a time in each manila envelope for I can have them.
Oh, okay. So what they gonna do? Send them back? Look at it. The white man is a goddamn devil. That's exactly what we talking about. You can have as many as you can have, but you can only send 5 at a time. You know what I'm saying? Like, why not just take them and just give you 5 at a time then? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's ridiculous, man. They are the devil. They just making that situation for our brothers and our sisters in the whole, man, harder and harder. But don't you worry about it, brother. You keep serving the Lord. You understand? And you stay down in this truth. And Lord will, man. Y'all, you come up out that hole. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So what? So what? Do I need to send you some more? I need to send you.
Yeah, if you can, yeah, 'cause they ain't gonna let me have them.
Dang.
Hey, you know what I wanted to, I wanted you to,
Let's see.
I had sent, remember the box that I sent here?
God, I got it.
Okay, well, in that box, it's a lesson, on Romans, 11, I believe, and it's also a lesson on, Psalm, 83, the breakdown. I was trying to get me the copy so you can keep them out there, or just send them copies in so me and the brothers in here can, fellowship about that lesson.
Okay, Ron. What is it you said? Cause I'm gonna send you a real breakdown. I'm gonna send you the real breakdown on Romans 11 and Psalms. Which one is it?
Okay.
What was the Psalms you said?
Psalm 83.
Psalms 83. I got you out. And look, man, we finna tighten up this class. You wanna hold on and listen?
You say what?
I said we finna continue on with class. I ain't trying to mess up your time. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to send you some coins so you can call back.
Okay,
But we got.
yeah, go ahead and finish the class, man. Shalom to all the brothers, man. Just stay down in that truth, man. And I'm gonna keep y'all in my prayers.
All right, salute, brother. All right, bro. Shalom. Y'all about to Shabbat. All right, mighty man. Lord Christ.
Later.
All right, keep your head up, brother. Yeah. Man, get the Lord a hand, man. You understand? Get the Lord a hand. That brother staying strong in that hole, man. God damn. I mean, you can just imagine what he's going through in there. You understand? But the brother is staying strong. You know, he found the truth. You understand? He had no one else he could call, no one else he could trust. But guess what? He know that he saw us and said, I know I can trust them. He said, I know them real brothers right there. You understand? And that's what the general is raising in this truth. It's real souls.
That's right.
You understand?
Yeah, right.
Real soul. Not no fake unity group and all that other Yehuda and Yehoshua. You understand? Not that nonsense, man. Real goddamn brothers, man, that's doing real work and helping fix and save real brothers and sisters' lives, man. You understand? So where this brother got a hold to the truth all the way in the hole, man, and said, I got to get down. You hear me? He said, I got to get there. And see, they make it so difficult to where you can't, you know what I'm saying, like how it is really. You can come and call, report, this and that, anytime you want to, you know what I'm saying, while you out here and there, certain times, you know what I'm saying, you can't get on the phone at this time, can't be on too long. Half the time when we talking, it be 5 minutes, they rushing me off the phone. You understand? The brother don't even be on the phone with me that damn long. And they rushing them off. I'm hearing them too. Calling them off the phone. You understand? Like, damn. You can't even be a man in prison. You can't even turn around and have some sense of the outside. You know what I'm saying? And family and brothers and sisters, you can't have that. You know? They want to completely strip you of every damn thing, man. And you know what I thought? One second word. I thought that was a joke. Like when I seen them going crazy when they put them in the hole. Like, no, that actually happens. That actually happens. You understand? You will get to talking to yourself and snapping and going crazy just like they do on the movies. You understand? Go ahead, where you at now?
It's like this is why we say this is the one body of Christ. We're not just saying it, we showing it every day. That brother just called from the pits of hell on earth.
Yeah.
He's in hell right now, literally. We suffering hell out here, but in her, it's a totally different type of hell.
Yeah.
And like, for him to stay down in his truth is proof that once you become a soldier in Christ in the Lord's army, it's nothing that you can't endure. Like, you will endure to the end. It takes a strong man to find this truth and hold on to it in prison. Everything is designed in there is to destroy you furthermore. That's what it's for. It's not to help you. It's not a correctional facility. It's meant to destroy you furthermore. So you can become institutionalized. So you can go back and forth to the prison. You know what I mean? It's a revolving door. So salute to that brother.
Yeah, right. Yeah, brother. Yeah, for real. You understand? That is what it's designed to make. So you can go back. If you do get a day out, you understand? An out day. Yeah, then guess what? You'll be back. Because like you said, you're institutionalized. You know, so many brothers, man, and probably sisters. I haven't talked to many sisters that do this, but I know a lot of brothers that when they get cold, when they get bad, they do something so they can go to jail, so they have a permanent place to stay. Like this place right here won't even give you just a place to sleep. This is the richest country ever erected. You understand? The richest of all the damn countries. And you can't even at least give a person one of your vacant buildings, one of your warehouses. You understand that you got sitting somewhere, boarded up. You can't just turn on the lights and the heat and the air and let some non-profit organization like the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, you know what I'm saying, have the building and then let us run it and take care of it. Since you don't give a damn about it. You understand? Like, it's ridiculous, man. But just to have a place to sleep and some food to eat. I've talked to some brothers, man, that did that. You know, they said that they do that just for that reason. And that's disgusting as hell. We are in hell, man. You know? But I just wanted to get that call, and I missed you. See the brother said, man, I'm worried about missing you. Because he been calling at the wrong times, man. I'm slaving or her or this and that. So I went on took his call that time, man. I know the brother was excited to hear from him. I was excited to hear from him, knowing that he holding up. You understand? So, yeah. And you see what he said? I can't wait till y'all get set up there. Oh, we coming, brother. We coming. We all going to get set up in that hole. And guess what? You're going to be all right there. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be straight. Where we at, man, on the streets? Give me, let me see, what streets did I want? Give me Galatians 6 and 7. Because we just read out of Revelation how our oppressor that led us into captivity, so-called white man, he has his day coming, right?
Yeah, right.
I remember my grandmother had said this when I was little. She said, every dog had a day. You know how people say that. If you're a dog, well, you gonna have your day coming. And then she turned around and she said, but every good dog have too. You understand? Guess what? We're gonna get that last day. You understand? That dog got what he got coming. But for the children of the Lord, oh man, we gonna be straight. And all we got to do is just return. Return home, man. Simple as that. Simple as that. Go ahead, word, read that.
Galatians chapter 6, verse 7. With goodwill doing service.
Mm. Galatians 6 and 7.
I mean, B.
Oh, okay, don't sweat, bro. You gotta get your shuns right. Galatians, Ephesians, you know.
Come.
You gotta get your shuns right, brother.
Galatians chapter 6, verse 7. Be not deceived.
Be not deceived. Don't let nobody lie to you. You understand? Don't let nobody lie. Your pastor, your deacon. Guess what? Your big mama that go to church. Your auntie that go to church. You understand? The reverend, whoever the hell. Or just somebody just claiming to be a Christian. Don't let them lie to you. Don't let them deceive you. Go ahead.
God is not mocked.
God is what?
Not mocked.
God is not mocked. Right? The preachers in the church, they would make God look like a fool. You understand? People actually believe that nonsense. The members that go to church don't even believe that moment.
Right.
They just go because, guess what? They're brainwashed into believing that that is the thing to do. But guess what? Christians don't even do what they say they're supposed to do. You understand? If there's any hypocrite bigger than the Christian church, I would like to see. You understand? I would love to talk to them. Because that's about the biggest as you get as far as hypocrisy. Is what comes out of the Christian church. Keep on.
For whatsoever a man soweth.
So whatsoever a man soweth, this is a metaphor. You know what you sowing, that's what you plant. Turn around, you digging on some dirt. Well, that's the old way. Now you got machines that do it now. You understand? But the old way, you turn around and you take them holes, and then after that, you make all them holes down a straight line, and after that, you walk, you sprinkle seeds in all the holes, and then you turn around, you cover the hole back up, and then after so long, some supposed to grow up out of that. What you sow, you understand? What you sown is supposed to turn around, and after you water it and do all that, after it rain, it's supposed to start sprouting up. Keep on.
That shall he also reap.
You're going to end up reaping what you sow.
That's right.
And only the Christian church wants for our oppressor not to reap what he sowed, what he has sown, right? We don't want him to get his just due. But let your cousin do something to you, and it's off with his head. You understand? I'm telling you, I got a family that's still talking about something that other family members did to them when we was little.
Right.
I'm like, Dad, you 50 years old now. Like that, why you still talking about that? You ain't got over that yet. But then let us say that we're gonna have them in chains like they had us in chains. Oh man, y'all just like them. Somebody told us that at camp that time. Remember that? They said y'all just like the white man.
Racist.
Right. They say y'all just like the white man. You just as bad as them. How? When I didn't turn around and rape no white person.
Right.
I didn't rape the man, the woman, or the child like they did us. Our brothers got raped in slavery. They raped our brothers in slavery. Go ahead, words.
Like they think this is our method. This is what the Lord said. Everybody believes in the Bible until you actually tell the truth about it. You know, because Christianity lied on the Bible. You know what I mean? Put a filthy religion on it, and it just made the Bible unattractive. You know what I mean? So it's like when we bring out the truth, they be looking at us like that. What? That's not what the Bible said. Yes, it does. You learn a misinterpretation of the Bible from the so-called white man, and that's a sin. Not supposed to do that.
And let me correct you on something. They don't believe the Bible. That's why they in the Christian church instead of in here. You believe the Bible. That's why you made the decision to turn around and say, you know what? I need to be with them niggas right there that wear all the funny clothes. You know, we talk about our clothes, about our garments.
Outrageous.
All them studs and all this. You understand? We studded up in this mother. Fringes. You understand? my little stepdaughter, she called it Ruffles. She killed me. You understand? She said, oh, why he got ruffles on all his pants? Hey, but you know what else she said? She said, you know what? I think I'm going to put me some on my jacket. You understand? So it's rubbing off on me. You feel me? But, man, I mean, come on, man. I mean, why do you think that he gets to escape? You understand? Why if the Lord would take his very own children and punish them, why wouldn't he punish someone else for them doing his children wrong? That don't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? That makes no sense at all. All right? But, let's see. Scripture says that whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. Our president, he got his day coming, boy. You understand? He got his day coming. Oh, boy, it's going to be a... What's that song? What dude say? A lovely day? A lovely day. 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 That's going to be a goddamn lovely day.
Beautiful.
On that day.
Beautiful.
You understand? That's going to be a lovely damn day, man. You know, it's when our oppressors get what's coming to them. Okay? Let's go to Revelation 18. Start at 3.
Go good.
18 and 3. 18 and
Revelation
3.
chapter 18 and verse 3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
Now, what does that mean? Who knows what that means? Who can break this down?
Salakia.
Go ahead, word.
They all partook.
Say it again.
They all played a hand in our captivity. And they all reaped the benefits of us being in captivity. All these other nations.
God, you know what I'm saying? All of the other nations of people had their hand in our destruction, in our demise. Just think about it. Like, the black community is not even the black community anymore. It's the Arab community, the Chinese community. You understand? It's the white community. It's McDonald's. It's Lee's. It's KFC. You understand? It's every Arab that owns a gas station around here. It's every Arab that owns a liquor store. Or the East Indian that owns a liquor store. It's the damn East Indians that fix the cell phones. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is the black community. It's the Arabs up in the Roberts brothers, like you brought out the other day. How the Roberts brothers turn around and they ain't even putting black businesses in these damn establishments.
Right.
They turning around and putting the Arabs in them all. You understand? You know, Clara, the Arab down there, at that gas station. Clara was a sister that I'm talking about. You understand? But it's actually right there at Clara and Martin Luther King.
Right.
Okay? And this sister went to that gas station, right? This sister right here, she came to Commanders Unit Hunter here in St. Louis for help. She wanted to feed the people at, in large numbers, right? And she knew she couldn't do it by herself. And so she came here and got some help. We was the only ones willing to help. Right. No, everybody else turned her down. So we had started in the community centers. And before COVID hit, we was going to hit them all. And because the first one we did about 300 people, the second we fed about 300 people. I mean, that's large for the first one. That's large for the second one. You understand? To turn around and get the word out real quick and then feed over 300 people, that was huge. And had 10 tables set up with giveaways. You understand? Clothes, shoes, DVDs, toys, all kind of stuff, and all of it left. You understand? And that sister, man, she turned around and went to that gas station. Clara went to the BP on Clara. She went to the BP on Clara and Martin Luther King. And the food was not done. The crispy chicken is that, I don't even know who likes that chicken. You understand? I know black people is poor and, eat what they gotta eat, but goddamn, that chicken don't even look that good to make me want to eat. You understand? But she went in her and got her, you know, a 2-piece, got her daughter a 2-piece, whatever, and a biscuit. And she turned around and the food was not done. She took a bite out of it and it was red on the inside. You understand? And she said, she went back to the man. And she took a video of it. She recorded it. She had a video. I saw it. I saw the video. And she turned around and she said, look, she said, excuse me, man. She said, my food, didn't go in clowning, didn't go in tripping, didn't cuss him out, didn't throw the food at him, didn't do any of that. She said, excuse me. She said, excuse me, my food is not done. She said, I would like to have my money back. And you know what he started saying? You crackhead bitch, get out of here. I heard it's on the tape. That's what he said. That's what the Arab told her. He said, you crackhead bitch, get out of here. That's what he told her, man. Because she wanted her money. Your food was nasty. It's not even done. And then he took her keys. She set her keys down on the counter. And he ended up taking her keys from her. He ended up giving them back. You understand? But guess what? If she had a man, if she was in here, you understand? She would have had it. You know what I mean? But that's what he told her immediately after her asking for her money back. All of the other nations of people come here and take full advantage of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Full advantage. But guess what? They got their day coming. You understand? For all the nations that have drunk with wine and wrath, her fornication, who is in her that this is talking about in the scripture? Who knows? Go ahead, Will.
USA.
Babylon. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right. That's what it's talking about. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Will. Yeah.
So I just wanted to quick reset real quick. That's all. Let me know whenever you finish with that. I said whenever you finish, I just have to reset.
Come on, I got you. Go ahead, Will. Finish up.
And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her.
And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. What does that mean? Go ahead.
We have we partake in her sins as well. We do what America promotes. We're trying to be like them.
Wrong. Wrong. Read it again.
And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her.
Okay. So who is this talking about? Go ahead. The who? Priest? Did you say priest?
God.
Lie. Not the priest. Go ahead.
It's talking about like other governments, like overseas and stuff like that.
Read it from the top.
Revelation chapter 18, verse 3. For all nations.
For who?
All nations.
Who?
All nations.
This is talking about the other nations of people. Right? And the kings of the earth. You understand? Right now, we slaves. We ain't no kings. You understand? Oh, it's like my man in the classroom had young king on his shirt, or had black king on his shirt, flipped out. They called him a racist because he felt good about himself. She said, no, you are a slave. You goddamn king. You are an acre. You know what the hell you doing feeling good about yourself? You're a slave. That's what that white teacher told him, man. And they said, we need to have a white history month. Enough of this black history crap. That's what she said. You know what I mean? Flip a whole white wig. You understand? This is the other nations of people, right? This is all the kings that take full advantage. You understand? They turn around and send what's some damn thing? Barges. You understand? Of products here. Well, guess what? For who to sell? For who they gonna sell them to? Us? You understand? Well, they come here and set up their business right here in this mall. You understand? Selling stay soft fro. Chinese, you ain't got no goddamn fro. Just for me, our kids look real good and cute on the front of them boxes with their little hair braided, you know what I'm saying, and slicked up, you know what I'm saying, all that good stuff, man. You heard me? What they do with they would call it edges, when they fix the little girl edges and make twirls and little loops out of them and do all that. They ain't got no just for me, and they got damn hair. But they sell the hell out of them to blacks and Hispanics.
Damn right.
You understand? They turn around and selling a whole bunch of goddamn, what's the thing they put in her? The beads and what's the other thing?
Salaki.
The gold rats and what else? Yeah, all that stuff. We can't even sell it to ourselves.
Right.
We can't sell our own. Who know more about naked hair than us? But then you got the Chinese, when you got sisters going and say, does their hair, no, not that color, not the 10, you need the 2. You know what I'm saying? You can't damn talk. You don't know what the hell a sister need in their head. And they all take advantage of us.
Damn right.
They come straight here, come right in the hood. You don't see very many Arab businesses out there in the white neighborhoods, do you? Hell no. You don't see very many Chinese. You'll see what's that damn thing? You'll see a smoke shop. The Arabs can put that out there. White men love to smoke. He'll smoke anything. He'll smoke anything, okay? I remember back when we was kids, we was playing smoking grass, right? Because I heard the adults that was actually smoking the grass call it grass, and we was like, man, we gotta try smoking some grass. We was outside with our dumb ass getting grass, crumbling it up, trying to do what we but we saw the grown folks damn evil asses doing. You understand? But they come here and take full advantage of us. And you'll see a hibachi grill. You understand? You'll see a hibachi out in the white neighborhood. They love that. They love that. But you don't see very many chop sueys out there. You understand? You don't see very many chop sueys in the white neighborhood. Go ahead.
It's not entertaining.
It ain't. You're right, because he go there and he get to sit and watch them throw the rice back and forth, make a fire, and do like this. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. The white man loves to be entertained.
Damn right.
He loves being entertained. But when you go into a hole in the wall like this one right here, chop suey, and just make your order, chop suey, what do I want to order? That's not that fun. You understand? That's not that fun.
Damn right.
He want to see a show.
Damn right.
He takes his whole family, all the kids and every damn body. And they go and have fun at Hibachi Grill.
Mm-hmm.
That's entertainment.
Well, Salaki, they
Go
got a new one. Y'all heard of Kobe Steakhouse?
Mm-hmm.
The new Japanese restaurant out there in Westport. It's called Kobe Steakhouse.
Yes, they'll put those in white neighborhood. But not a chop suey. Not a chop suey at all. So like I said, you don't even see very many of their businesses in their neighborhood. You know, it's other nations of people business in their neighborhood. But ours are flooded with them. You can't even go 10 whole miles and get a black business. I don't even know where a black business is around here. You know what I'm saying? Where is a black business around here? You go right there, you got chop suey, you got the herb liquor store. You go, you got a little further, you got Walgreens, that's the devil. You go a little further, you got another herb liquor store. You know what I'm saying? You go a little, okay, the brother got a car wash, the brother got an auto repair shop, the brother got a chicken joint on the corner, but then you got the gas station, then you go that way, you got another gas station, then you got another herb store, and you go there, where's the black community at? The black community needs to be flooded with black business.
Right.
Not the other nations of people. But this is what they have done. You understand? They have committed, the kings of the earth have committed fornication. Right? How is they committing fornication with Babylon? What is it talking about? Because this is a metaphor. What is it talking about when it's saying that they have committed fornication with her, and that her is talking about Babylon? Babylon the Great. That great whore.
Salaki, other nations are taking advantage of us like she is.
Absolutely. Yeah, right. That's exactly what they're talking about. Go ahead, Ray.
And they still use that today. They're in bed with them. Mm-hmm. Right? It's the same thing. Cause the fornication, they're in bed with her.
Hey, Salaki, that's an excellent way to put that.
Cause,
Because that's what, and it don't mean that you actually laid down.
cause,
It
cause.
means that y'all got some type of interaction going on. You got some type of business going on.
Yeah, right.
But like I said, we in bed with them.
Cause,
You understand? That means that in most cases, we got business going on.
cause,
You understand? That's what you call when you want to get busy. You understand? You want to handle your business, something like that. You want to get bed with your mom. So they turned around and took that and made that and say, I'm in bed with these people right here. And most times it's about some money. You understand? That's what it's about. Keep on.
Have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
Mm-hmm.
And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her.
Mm-hmm.
And the virgins of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies.
Man, who in the hell is richer than the other nations of people? Starting with our oppressor. You understand? When it comes to them doing what? The drug game. Let's not even talk about that. Oh my God. Man, you know how many brothers I done talked to and sisters that's on drugs that can't feed themselves? You know what I'm saying? I mean, just if you think about your drug money, right, young boy, if you one more, and then take the one out the first. Oh, slap. Oh. Think about if you would take your drug money and use it for food. Don't you think you would have some eat then? If you take your drug money for your bills, you probably wouldn't need utility assistance like what you think. You understand? You just might be able to just get off the weed, get off the crack, get off the pills. You understand? Get off whatever it is you want. You just might have just a few dollars to do something else with. But guess what? Our person, they know. And that's one of his delicacies too. It's for us to be on drugs. You understand? For us to be completely destroyed. You understand? That's a delicacy to them. Not just a shrimp, they call it shrimp, that's a delicacy. Crab is a delicacy. You understand? What else is a delicacy? What else is it called a delicacy? In the seafood world. Lobster. You understand? What is it? Oyster. What else? Scallops. Caviar. Right. Caviar. Who said that joke on eating toenail? It was somebody that made a joke about that. They made a joke saying that you eat toenail. It was on some movie, man. It was silly as hell. But it was black like it. You understand? Hey, caviar, fish eggs, right? Yeah. Whatever it is, I don't know. You understand? Give me some salmon, please. Give me some sloppy, please. You know what I'm saying? Give me something good, and I know it's smart. Okay? I can't do no caviar. I just can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I can't do it. Okay? But they have waxed rich, man, beyond compare. The Chinese man right here in this mall, you understand? Guess what? When COVID hit, he should have went out of business. He should have went out of business, and a black person, a Hispanic person, should have been able to put one in there. You understand? We should turn around and drop these other nations. That's why we ain't got nothing.
Yeah, right.
That's why we don't have anything, because we're so busy spending all of our coins with the other people, man. And we think we need, and that's a slave mentality too. We think we need them for everything. I had a brother, man, that's in the world, right? This partner, man, this cat, we have been partners for a long time, man. And when I came into the truth, boy, that brother turned on me something severely. You hear me? I'm talking about something severely. He called me up when I was going in after one of the classes. It was about the white man being the devil too. And boy, he got demons and called me and he said, nigga, while you talking about the white man, he said, you wouldn't have that house you got, you wouldn't have the cars you got, you wouldn't have that business you got, you wouldn't have that motorcycle you got. He said, you wouldn't have shit if it wasn't for the white man. Oh, he was hot. He was mad. I said, man, this cat have been, man, we've been partners for over 20 years, man. And that brother turned on me severely. But I got some brothers and sisters now that won't think about turning and changing up on me. You understand? So I ain't worried about it. Go ahead, Al.
So, Lucky, that's because when you said something about the white man, he thought about his white Jesus. And you can't say nothing about his white Jesus.
No, you can't. You can't. He told me, I did this. You understand? I went and set up my business. I took my money and did what I did. Ain't no white man do nothing. You understand? Well, I know I cashed the check. Like, talking, nigga, I'm the boss. You know, pop my own. I'm just kidding. Keep reading now. I ain't want to flex on them. Like, damn, Cap flexing on them in class.
You want verse 4? Verse 4.
Keep reading. Yeah, come.
Verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people.
This is the Lord saying, come out of her. Give up the Christmas and the Thanksgiving, the holiday. Drop the goddamn drugs. You understand? Drop the homosexuality and the lesbianism. Drop all of your sins. Come out of her. Guess what? You ain't got to move nowhere. You ain't got to flee doctrine.
God.
You got to go flee and go to another. Somebody just posted that on Facebook. It's like every time I see that, I laugh. The sister said, they trying to make you take the vaccine, to something else, and something else, and something else. You better get out of America. Why you still? Why you still live in Chicago? If you supposed to flee so goddamn fast, why you still here? That's why, man, I thank God for the general, man, and this truth and this school. I love this place. Because guess what? I was able to keep this sane right here. You know what I'm saying? I was able to keep a little sanity. Just a little bit. This nigga still crazy. You understand? The nigga still crazy now. You understand? But I was able to keep the majority of this right here. I ain't talking about fleeing and scared, but still living. I'm not on Facebook talking about 5G is killing people and giving them cancer. But I'm on a 5G right now. You understand? I'm using the 5G right now. Every Negro that took, that said, don't use 5G was on a live on a phone and a 5G telling me not to use it. Like, how stupid are you? You understand? How stupid are you? Everybody in the world that said, don't take the vaccine, the sister that turned around and hit me, oh my God, she thought she went in every sister inbox in the school and said, get out of the ISUPK. Commander Junior Hunter wants y'all to take the vaccine. He sold y'all out for a bag. That was you telling all the sisters. And the sister was posting this shit like left crazy, saying, who is this? Who is this broad? Somebody please get her before I go in on her. Her sister they was going in. But she turned around and sent me some videos. And my only response, I said, sis, no zombies, no dead people. You understand? No, I ain't heard. Look, my rib took the goddamn shot. Her job turned around and said, you know what? Take this shot so you can be safe. She said, you know what? I checked into it. I heard what y'all said. I heard what the people said. And she said, I'm going to take the shot. And you know what? I have not been able to collect that big old life insurance policy I got on. You understand? It's still sitting in the bank. You understand? She ain't had the jitters. Wasn't nothing wrong with her. She ain't pass out. She ain't faint. You understand? She ain't not eat. I had to take her out to eat when she got the damn thing. She cost me about $50. You understand? She wanted something good to eat. You understand? So nothing happened. Nothing went wrong. But this sister was going nuts. Like I said, outside of here, that's what you gonna do. You're gonna go crazy. And then a little bit of sanity that you might have, it'd be lost. Go ahead, Warren.
That's a lot here. These same people are the ones who have those conspiracy theories about the Illuminati and all this other stuff and the New World Order. Okay, let's go along with your line of thinking. So the entire globe is controlled by the Illuminati. So to escape, you leave America? But they control the whole
The
globe.
whole globe.
You'd have to leave the planet for your whole flea doctrine to match up with everything else you said. You're insane.
And you, it's like you could barely afford a ticket to from the goddamn one part of the city to the next part of the city on the bus.
God.
So we know you can't afford no ticket to NASA. You understand? Talking about going out of space.
God.
You know what
So-
I mean? The goddamn monthly bus pass is ain't about $100 now.
So I think it was like
that thing
77. It's
is
ridiculous.
How much is it?
I think it was. That's like I can't remember.
I think it's like
We did look
$80 or
it up.
something.
God.
How much is it?
Yeah.
About $80. I remember the thing used to be like $25
For a month?
for a monthly pass. Yeah, a monthly bus pass.
So like, yeah, you
I'm trying to tell you how old I am.
yeah,
You know what
God.
I'm saying? I'm actually young. Okay, I'm like 22. Okay, you feel me? The truth make me feel like it. I feel 22. You understand? You make me feel so young. You understand? Young. You understand me? But I remember bus pass was $25. And to her, my brother said, man, I gotta go buy this. My little brother, he said, man, I gotta go buy this damn bus pass, man. Think about $80, man, month for him to get around for a month. On the bus, gotta wait ridiculous hours, especially due to the COVID. You got to wait COVID hours now. It's like 2 hours that run.
So like, they run all week on their Sunday schedule.
And all week on a Sunday schedule. To where the bus barely even driving around.
God.
You got like one bus every hour. You know what I'm saying? You got one bus going both ways every hour, man. That's ridiculous. And you still got to pay $85 for the pass. Like, the white man is the devil.
Yeah, right.
Our oppressor is the devil, man. Go ahead, Will.
Salaki, if I could, like, our people, this is why it's important to get into the UPK, because Commander General Yohana has showed us how to separate in this society. You know what I mean? Like, we got a society within society. Look at Chinatown. They don't celebrate Christmas. They have Chinese New Year. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have their own society within society. So it's not hard. You just have to follow what the Lord say, but is it?
Damn right. Damn right, huh? If you would take that same energy that you give your cousin, you understand, and apply it to your oppressor, guess what? You'll be doing a whole lot better. You can come back together with your cousin.
Yeah, right.
You separate from them, you come back together with your cousin. You and your cousin can turn around and do something great. But if we only would separate from them, you know what I mean? Keep reading, Warren.
Come. That ye be not partakers of her sins.
That's how you come out of this place. You stop being a filthy sinner and be a prince or a princess of the Most High. That's how you do it.
Right.
And so that's what our name means. We're the only somebody that names mean anything.
God.
You understand? Like my slave name, I'm named after a Russian serial killer. You understand? Name means nothing. Wonder why I was doing my mama wonder why I was so goddamn bad. She tell me all the time, she said, boy, I wonder why you was so bad. Well, now look what you named me. You understand? You named me a murderer. And then you wonder why I was doing the things that I was doing in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, good night. But our names mean something, man. That name Israel, which is Yashala in the Hebrew, it means prince or princess of the power. That's something. That's something, man. And that's why the white man works so hard to destroy our culture. To where we don't even think how, like the young brother in the class, where he said he is a black king. And he did not lie. He is. He comes from royalty. If you are a black, Hispanic, or Native Indian man or woman, you are royalty. But we don't think it because we in this place. Our oppressors have taught us that what? That we ugly, our noses and lips is big. Ain't nothing wrong with a woman with big old lips. Oh,
Right.
you understand? Oh boy. You understand?
Right.
Come on. What they talking about? I don't see what they see. I see beauty. You know what I'm saying? I see beauty in my sister. You understand? Go ahead.
But Salaki, they don't even believe that's true. They just do it to make our sisters feel bad because that's why they talk about it that way. But then in action, they spend hundreds of thousands of dollars a year to look like our sisters, while at the same time talking down to them so they hate the way that they look.
Absolutely. And let me offer the play. So you just put something in my mind now that I think about every now and again. When it comes to this is how our oppressors, this is how they talk about us. Like you said, they want it. You understand? They want what our sisters got. They want what our brothers got. You understand? But they just ain't got it. You understand? They just don't have it. Okay? This old video, Sir Mix-a-Lot. This was funny as hell. But this is absolutely true, though. Let me see if they play it at the front.
Oh my God, Becky, look at her butt. It is so big. She looks like one of those rap guys' girlfriends. But, you know, who understands those rap guys? They only talk to her because she looks like a total prostitute, okay? I mean, her butt is just so big. I can't believe it's just so round. It's just out there. I mean, gross. Look. She's just so... I like big butts and I can't lie.
Now, he get down to the part I like. Because I like big butts and I cannot lie. Sloppy. You understand? But what she said was, Becky, look at her butt. It's so big. It's so round. It's just out there. Yes, it is. It is. And give her a hand. You understand? The black woman is bad. You understand? She's bad. Okay? If you black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, you bad. Okay? Especially compared to Becky. Becky wants to be you. You understand? That's why our sisters got a complex. Because the people that rule over us, that's how they feel about us. But the whole time, she wished she had a dog.
Right.
Becky Coco went and bought a booty.
Right.
You understand? Coco went and bought a booty. And then Ice-T had the nerve to say it was real. Boy, I could have slapped Ice-T in his goddamn mouth. You understand? Somebody go get Ice-T for me and tell him Cap DG want to see him so I can slap him in his damn mouth. He helped that hoe buy that boot. You know what I'm saying? No, she didn't have that. But they all want they hate us and they love us at the same time. They wish they could be us. They wish they had that walk like Denzel. You understand? White man walk like a stick figure. He just walk when he walk. You understand? When he walk in the room, he just, hey, how's it going? It's nothing to him. But when a brother come in the room with another brother, hey, what's up, my nigga? Damn, what's up, boy? You understand? You can just feel the love. You understand? You can feel the love in the room. But them, it's just, hey, Tyrone, how's it going today? How you feeling this morning? You understand? It ain't nothing, man. It's nothing to them people. They actually have no soul.
No flavor.
They have no flavor at all. None whatsoever, man. They just as bland as they barbecue and they mashed potatoes. Go ahead.
Like they talk down on us because they want to be us because they know that they are nothing. Mm-hmm. They got to talk down on us to make themselves feel superior.
Damn right.
You know what I mean? Like, I understand you got white supremacy rolling around, but y'all ain't messing with us.
Damn right. Goddamn right. You understand? They want to be us so bad. Like James, what did he say?
Oh, man,
he said, James said, man, you black guys rape our women. I said, rape your women? I said, don't nobody want no white girl, James. He said, yes, everybody wants a white girl. No, count me out. Count me and my brothers out.
Damn right.
I don't want nothing pink, but, you know, yes, it's a lot.
Damn right.
You understand me? But it got to have some brown around it. You understand? Go ahead. That was a metaphor.
Right. I like my meat cooked. I don't like it raw.
You like cooked?
I like my meat cooked.
You like your shit black. You like black and
Like it's very
and
sweet.
you like your shit black and I feel you. I ain't mad at you, brother. You understand? I like mine like that too. I love my sisters, man. You understand? I love my brothers too. You understand? And ain't nothing like us. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing on the earth like that. And you talk about loving yourself for real. You get into the truth. That's loving yourself. That's loving your people. You understand? Because that's what this truth will do for you. It teach you how to love yourself and how to love your people. You understand? Straight up, it will teach you that. That's what Christ died for. For us to love each other, man. Not turn around and continue to hate and continue to fight and to argue and to killing and all of that. It's time for us to come together. You understand? We got enough of the oppressor doing those things, us hating us, killing us, for walking across a street.
Right.
You turn around and what's that one brother that turned around and it was someplace. Look this up for me, y'all.
Okay.
It was I forgot where this was. We pulled the story out, but it was a brother that got. I can't remember if he got killed behind it, but he at least got beat for jaywalking, and somebody went and recorded that same corner that this brother got either locked up, beat, or killed. You understand? For him jaywalking. And the police station is on the corner. And guess who jaywalks all day long? The goddamn police. They took a video. They sat there and watched the police jaywalk back and forth across this street all goddamn day. But this brother jaywalked and either went to jail and got beat and lost his damn life. I can't remember what. Find that for me.
I got it.
You got it?
It's Asheville, North Carolina police beating and choking a man stopped for jaywalking.
They beat and choked him for jaywalking. And on this same corner, the police did not wait for the sign and the light to turn red and the crosswalk light to turn white. You understand? And didn't cross the street. They didn't walk at the crosswalk. They walked way over here. But this brother got stopped and got beat.
Salakia.
Go ahead.
His name is Johnny Rush, the brother that got beat.
For jaywalking. That you don't beat someone for jaywalking. Jaywalking is actually a warning. That's actually a warning, man. Who actually walks at the crosswalk? The building I'm going into is right here. So guess what? I'm walking straight across the damn street. And that's what everybody do. You understand? Jaywalking ain't no stop you and beat you and lock you up. But this brother, that's how he got treated. Why? Because he's an acre. You understand? And they don't give a goddamn about none of us, man. They care less about this brother. They should say, hey, man, what are you doing? Are you actually crossing the street 3 feet away from the crosswalk? You go across the line, man. You understand? They didn't do that. They beat the brother and choked him, man. And the person, I can't think of who this was, that went back and investigated that very corner where the police station is. The parking lot is across the street, and the police station is on the other side of the street. And they all jaywalk right there. And the person got them on tape of the police breaking the damn law. You understand? Now these are the people that we're supposed to look up to. The ones that break the law, but then choke you because you don't follow it. Come on, man. We got to come together. We got to come together. And you goddamn right. The sister asked about us having a slave. You goddamn right I want a slave. If I'm in power in the kingdom, I want as many slaves as I can have, and I'm going to beat them in their face. You understand? For what they've done to our people, man. And that's what the Lord said. Keep reading. We finna get to it.
And that ye receive not of her plagues.
You turn around and you stop being a drug dealer, a drug user, a Christmas celebrator, a Thanksgiving celebrator, a goddamn homosexual and a lesbian. You understand? You stop breaking God's laws and you turn around and guess what? You'll receive not of her plagues also. Because if you sin, you're going to get a sinner's reward. You understand? That's in the Bible. You're going to get a sinner's reward. Keep reading.
Verse 5. For her sins have reached unto heaven.
You ever heard somebody say that your stuff is stacked up to her? That's what this is talking about. The sins of this place, that is stacked up to her all the way to heaven, man. All the way to heaven. Now, why won't black people drop their goddamn sins, man, and get in his truth so he can hurry up and get, well, the report is already in. What they say, the rap sheet? The raps, hey, the Most High already got the rap sheet. It done reached heaven. All the Lord needs for you to do is stop smoking weed. Stop being stupid. You hear a junkie make excuses on why they should smoke weed. I still get people calling me talking about, man, y'all talking about weed ain't no good, but it's from the earth. They got the same dumbass, high-ass, weed-head argument that they throw in the ground. Well, so does crack. So does heroin. Smoke crack then. Oh, see, that's something different. No, nigga, it's the same. Right. Go smoke crack then. You understand? Right. When I tell them that, they say, oh, man, you tripping, dog. No, you're tripping. Because guess what? In here, Commander Junior Hunter taught me not to use no drugs. That's what I do. I don't do none of them. Commander Junior Hunter taught me how to keep all the laws, and that's what I do. You understand? So no, you're tripping, my man, not me. But I get a lot of, I had a fake Israelite boy, he came up against us, we was passing out flyers. Boy, he came up against us so bad about that. Oh my God. Everybody thought we was going to fight at the goddamn location. That Negro flipped his wig. You heard me? He flipped his wig about that. Because he asked, he saw some video, and he just said, man, I heard y'all saying that we can't smoke weed. He know all about the UPK. And I said, brother, that's absolutely correct. And this cat flipped his wig to the point to where, man, we had a whole crowd, about 1,000 people, man. No lie. It was a big old crowd. I thought we was finna fight. You know everybody had the cameras. We on somebody's YouTube channel. Yes. But this cat flipped his wig about some weed. You understand? I had another brother when I was passing other flyers for my Sharing Your Man lecture. Right? Cat flipped his wig. He said, man, you wrong. And I said, what do you got? Oh, man, it ain't got nothing to do with you. You understand? Well, brother, it's the same thing. It's just that we're doing it righteously, and you, I'm sure you just smashing chicks.
Right.
You understand? That's what you doing. You know? We keeping the women, unless she cheat, yeah, she's history. If I find out she would cheat, oh my God, I never want to see. Don't talk to me. You understand? I'm gonna see. Shalom? Who do I know you? That's how I'm playing you if you cheat on me. You understand? Do I know you, sis? Have I ever seen you before? You understand? That's how I'm gonna do it. I want no goddamn whore, man.
Right.
You understand? I want no whore. Keep reading, brother.
Come. And God hath remembered her iniquities.
Guess what? God ain't forgot what this devil has done. God has not forgot what our oppressors, how they are still oppressing us. God has not forgotten that. Your preacher wants you to forget about it. He wants you to forget about it. And that is some of the sickest mess in the world. You going through all this hell right now. But you going to die and then go to heaven and magically everything be all over? Oh, you crazy? I want heaven right here. Right here, right now.
Huh.
You understand? Not after I die. You know, go ahead.
So like, I heard a lot of people saying that, like, you gotta die and go to heaven when the white man have his white supremacy and rulership right here. So why can't we? It's us versus them. Why can't we have black rulership and black supremacy? I just don't get that. Why do we have to die to get our heaven when he got his heaven right here? He can do no wrong. He can shoot up schools, churches, movie theaters, and get apprehended. You know what I mean? We jaywalk and we get beat down. Like, come on, man.
God, absolutely. You understand? That's the whole point. To have heaven on earth, not up in the sky. And that makes no sense. When you know the scriptures, the Bible says that when you die, you have no remembrance of former things.
Right.
You know, and you don't know what's to come either. You understand? When you're reborn, you have no remembrance of any damn thing. So what in the hell? I want to turn around and go to sleep and wake up in heaven tomorrow. You understand? Not wait until I die. You understand? And then so-called go to hell, like what the preachers say. Go ahead.
So like on the time where we said or no what's to come, or what about those that say deja vu?
Okay, that's okay. When a person say that, that's slightly different, right? It's like you're okay. When a person say deja vu, it's like you're having a moment to where I've been here before. You know what I'm saying? I've done this before, but I kind of really don't remember doing it. It seems familiar to me, but I don't ever remember being here. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like what they deja vu. You understand? It's where, cause I mean, I've had times like that where like, damn, this seemed like my second time doing this. You know what I'm saying? That's what that is, deja vu. Now we have absolutely been here before. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't know who you was in the past, please don't say you was King Solomon. You know what I'm saying? You on all the bitches. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I'm saying? You want to be King Solomon. You had 1,000 wives. That wasn't you. Okay? You was the evil Negro. Yes, that's who you were. You understand? Everybody want to be somebody great. They want to be King David. They want to be Moses or Moshe. You understand? That's what they want. They want to be Joshua. You understand? They don't want to be the wicked Negro that was selling the dope on the corner. You understand? Hold on one second. Go ahead.
So like is Moshe? Is they trying to say is that?
They're trying to say Moses, yeah. That's what they say. Moshe, that's Moses in Hebrew. You understand? Go ahead.
So like I was gonna say, they most of these Negroes out here run around Dathan and Korah.
They who?
Dathan and Korah.
Nathan who?
Dathan and Korah.
Oh, God, absolutely. You understand? Absolutely. You feel me? So, like I said, nobody wants to be anybody horrible from the past. They want to be somebody great. You horrible right now, but you was great back then. You understand? Yeah. You know what I mean? So, like I said, man, deja vu, that's slightly different. You understand? You know how like when they say like a baby, oh, you've been here before. Mm-hmm. That's because Israelites know that we have all been here before. You see a baby doing stuff that how you know how to do that, boy, you too. You know what I mean? You'd have been here before. Or you say something. Or they talk like they grown. You know what I'm saying? You ever have a grown conversation with a kid?
God.
You know what I'm saying? My son, my 4-year-old, I forgot what he did last week. He did something, man. And I turned around and called him into the dungeon. He came into the dungeon at that time. Usually he wants to come in daddy and mommy's room. But he came into the dungeon that night. He did something his mama told on him, right? And he came in there, and he sat up on the bed. I said, son, I'm about to ask you a question. I said, and I want you to tell me the truth, okay? I said, you're not going to get in trouble if you tell me the truth. It wasn't that bad, whatever he did. I said, but if you lie to me, I said, you're going to be in trouble, son. So tell daddy the truth, okay? I said, okay. He said, I don't want to. He said, I'm so nervous. You know what I'm saying? Now, he 4 years old. You know what I'm saying? You're thinking somebody older would say, I'm daddy. I said, daddy, I'm so nervous. You understand? Because he knew he was in trouble. You know, but he told the truth and he was all right. So something like that, when a kid, say things, and like Bill Cosby's old show. What was the name of that?
Like it. Kids say the darndest things.
Kids say the darndest things.
Right.
Right? That's because, guess what? Those kids have been here before. You understand? They've been here before, and we've all had moments with our kids where they say stuff and they, do something and it reminds you of you. You did the same thing. You know what I'm saying? All of that. You know what I'm saying? So, deja vu is, like I said, something different. But we've all been here. You know what I'm saying? We've all been here. All right? Keep going, Ward.
Verse 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you.
Do what?
Reward her even as she rewarded you.
Make her a slave as you were a slave. Read it again.
Reward her, even as she rewarded you.
Reward her. This is the Lord. This is the Bible. This is the book that your pastor is preaching out of. This is the book the choir members made a song out of. This is the book that they slobbing on and getting this the Holy Ghost and stuff. That's what they doing with this book every day of the week. And ain't none of that in this book. The book says to reward her even as she rewarded you. And guess what? A reward is not always something good. What we went through in slavery was not good. But the Lord is saying, reward her just like she rewarded you. 1 second, Warren.
Oh, God.
Go ahead.
And double unto her, double according to her works.
Do what?
And double unto her, double according to her works.
No, forgive her for the things that she has done to you. Forgive her for putting all of your people on ships and bringing them to a place and putting them on auction blocks and selling them all over this goddamn earth and beating them and raping them along the way and hanging them and lynching them along. Forgive them for those things. They sold your children. Our mothers and our aunts was crying because they couldn't have their goddamn kids. They never saw their kids no more. The Bible said forgive them for that, right? What does it say?
Double unto her, double according to her works.
They made black men back in the day they called it breaking the buck. Our oppressor is the sickest bastard on earth, man. To make a man choose between his manhood or his goddamn foot. To turn around and see which one you could be a nasty freak with and turn around and make him do something immoral, man. You want me to forgive you for that? You want me to forgive you for breaking a buck? When our young bucks is supposed to be being taught by the old heads on how to be a goddamn righteous man. Not how to be treated like a sissy, man. And have some white, greasy ass bear over you talking about what you gonna do. Your ass or your foot. That's what I'm supposed to forgive you for that? I'm supposed to forget about that? The Bible said that the Lord remembers her iniquities, man. So why in the hell would we forget? Why would we turn around because we got Joe Biden? Because we got Kamala Harris? We got Chucks and what she do?
Miraculous Chucks
Beads, pearls and Chucks. I'm supposed to forget about all the horrible things that you have done to me and my people over some goddamn pearls and some Chucks? Man, please. I'm supposed to forget about Joe Biden because he gave a Negro a little extra on the stim. Give me the stimulus.
Damn right.
You owe us that. Give me the goddamn stimulus. But you still going in chains after you give me that goddamn stimulus. I pray every night that Joe Biden and his family, his ancestors go into captivity tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow. Not wait until we get along. We can join hands and we can turn around and sing songs and we can, do viral videos of white people to where they dancing, black dances and the video go viral. I don't want to see that day. I want them to go straight into captivity. Straight into captivity, man. I don't want it to take no more time. I wish it was up to me. You understand? The Most High is running it all. You understand? But if it was on my clock, they would have been in chains yesterday. You understand? They would have been in chains yesterday. It's something else, man, that Commander Junior had to taught me that I absolutely love him and the other generals and the captains and everybody else for. Because when I had first, but before I was in the truth, right? And once I started hearing the truth and I started realizing this I'm gonna tell y'all something about I do that every now and again. I tell y'all something about me. You understand? Don't laugh at me. Don't talk about. I will take you to counsel. Okay. You will see about me. Okay. I'm gonna see about you. Okay. I'm just kidding. But no. But seriously, when I first started hearing, the truth, and it was getting broken down to me, and I was like, man, I want the kingdom of heaven tomorrow. This nigga right here, all by himself, and his family wanted the kingdom of heaven. But then I had to bring that down a little bit, right? And I said to myself, not without my brothers and my sisters.
Yeah, right.
You understand? Not without them. I don't want to be a selfish bastard. You understand? But I had a sister, man, that asked me so many times. She still asks. She said, if y'all are serving the Lord and you are doing everything right, said, why is God keeping you here and letting you suffer right along with it? Because guess what? I am what my brothers and my sisters keeper. You understand? I am. I ain't gonna be like Cain. You understand? And say they're evil crap. And say that I'm not. Am I my brother's keeper? I'm gonna be keeping up with him. You goddamn right. I'm gonna look after my people. You understand? I'm gonna look after my brothers and my sisters. I don't want out of this place without you.
Yeah.
What in the hell is the kingdom of heaven gonna be without another nigga, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Me by myself, what is that gonna be? How much fun is that gonna be? But with Issachar making tacos and burritos and Negroes frying chicken and drinking beer, we gonna kick it. You understand? And with devils doing all of the hard work, all of the manual labor, I'm gonna kick my feet. You know how the devils used to kick? They got pictures of this, where they took our goddamn children and kicked their feet up on their heads and their backs. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a little Britney Spears and I'm gonna kick my goddamn boots up on. I'm gonna kick her head first with my boots. You understand? And then I'm gonna relax my feet on her back. That's what I'm gonna do in the kingdom of heaven, man. The sister asks, "Why? Who I'm gonna whip? I'm gonna whip the oppressor." That scripture that you pulled was excellent. That precept was excellent. This right here, excellent, man. You understand? For what needs to happen to them people. They are the worst. They have no self-control. They have no discipline. They can't control themselves. So guess what? God has to control them for them. He has to send Christ because they just won't stop. He has to send Christ to put them in their place. You understand? And Lord, will I be one of the ones that get a plantation and a whip? You understand?
Yeah.
And a whole bunch of slaves. And I'm going to show them how it's done. You understand? You had that word?
Okay, I just
Go ahead.
wanted to run this precept real quick.
Go ahead, buddy, man.
I'll read it, don't worry about it.
Well, 1 second. Let him finish this scripture real quick. Read it from the top out, and then we get right on it.
Revelation chapter 18, verse 6. Reward her, even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double, according to her works.
Mm-hmm.
In the cup which she hath filled to her double.
Okay, so you get that.
Filled
to her double. In this cup that she was drinking, America was drinking out of this cup. Slavery. You understand? Child support. They get rich off that. It's $2 billion. It's $2 million owed in just child support alone. How can he ever let it go? How's he gonna let a black man free from $2 million worth of child support? He drinking that cup. And guess what? He locked them brothers up and they can't pay that $2 billion. You can't pay that $2 billion? Okay, you gotta go to jail then. You understand? Tamir Rice playing with a toy, got murdered. They drinking that cup. You understand? Giving you a minimum wage job, make you work so hard for minimum wage. You can't even afford to live on your own. You can't afford a house. You can't live the American dream here. The American dream ain't for you.
Right.
It's for the Americans. live the life here. You ain't finna live your best life. Not here. You a slave. But all of that good stuff that's in their cup, Lord said, fill unto her double, man. And give her what she got coming to her. Go ahead, Word.
Genesis 12:3. And it's simply because, you were in Revelations, right? That's the last book. Go to the first book and see if maybe the Most High evolved or changed or just made up some things over time, right?
God.
Go ahead, got that?
And Salakia Word, that's exactly what they say and what they preach and teach like.
God.
Outside of the Israelite school of universal practice.
God.
Is that God just woke up and just started making up new things.
Right.
Well, that's not even in the Bible.
God.
You understand? Go ahead, boy.
Genesis chapter 12, verse 3.
All right, now this is to Abraham. And of course it goes to his seed after him. Keep going. Read.
And I will bless them that bless thee.
Right.
And curse him that curseth thee.
Keep reading.
And in thee shall all families of the earth be blessed.
Now, Christians tend to focus on that second part. But as you see it before, it says, I will bless them that bless thee,
Right.
and curse them that curse thee.
Right.
So that means whatever treatment these nations give to you, I'm going to give back to them.
Right.
See, this is justice. It's in the first book of the Bible, and it's in the last book of the Bible. See, this is why we keep telling you, from cover to cover, front, back, inside out, wherever you want to go with it, the message don't change.
Yeah, right.
The Most High is going to get his children, and we going to have dominion over the rest of the nations of the earth. And it's not because, we hate them. We want justice, and they have treated us a certain way, so they deserve the treatment they're getting in return. It's justice. It's right. It's righteous. Like, to not want retribution is wicked. Because you want to let evil stand. That's what you're doing. You allow evil, and just that should be the course of the day. No, there should be repayment for it.
Absolutely. Damn right. Yeah, man, too. That's, if y'all don't know, that's my science. You know what I'm saying? That brother, Officer Cabal, Qatar, that's my scientist, man.
What?
And he right here with me, you feel me? And that's an excellent precept. To show, guess what, for those that think the New Testament say something different.
God.
The New Testament say something different? No, it don't. The old go with the new.
Yeah, right.
The new go with the old. It's saying the same exact thing.
Right.
Go ahead, y'all. Yeah,
it's like that's what I don't get with our people. Like we want to be so equal to these people that we just want to forgive them for what they did and what they doing today. Like I don't want y'all lick back for that. Like I don't know about y'all. I want my lick back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I want my lick back.
What'd you say? You want your lick?
Yeah,
Well, I
right.
remember that too.
Yeah.
And hey, but look, we used to start the game off like Esau would and say no lick backs. You understand? That's what he actually want.
God.
And that's what your preacher want. Your
God.
preacher want for him not to get his lick back. You understand? Not to get what he got coming to him. They want for him to turn around and thrive. And you know why? Do you know why preachers actually want for the white man to be in power and stay in power? So that they can continue to molest children. So that they can continue to use drugs. So that they can continue to be the filthy sinners that they truly, truly are. You can't eat shrimp, crab, and lobster in a righteous kingdom.
God.
You can't get high. Like I remember I told you, the deacon at my old church, he turned around and he went into the liquor store, got him some drink, and I'm pretty sure he stopped somewhere else and got him something else to hit. Because when he came out of the hotel, the brother was talking to the sky. You understand? He went in there and got him a hoe and came out and was standing in the middle of the street talking to the sky.
Yeah.
You understand? You can't do that in Christ's kingdom.
God.
Oh, no. That ain't going to happen. Go ahead.
I was going to say, Salaki, Christ actually gave that exact answer, the answer to that exact question. John 8:44.
Go ahead. Pull it up.
I got it. I'm running real quick. Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father you will do.
Damn right.
He was a murderer from the beginning and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speak a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's flat out what the pastors are. They follow the white man is the devil the Bible speaks of.
Right.
So they are of their father, the white man. The white man's ideologies, white supremacy as a religion, they follow. They do the desires of their father. Like the scribes and the Pharisees, direct descendants are the Christian pastors of the day. Again, this is why we keep telling people, all the answers are in the Bible. You don't have to philosophize. You don't have to go off of your own thoughts. Look in there. It's a scripture about it. It tells you. It gives you the answer. And our people just are so blinded by tradition, like we've always been, with the traditions of men. You know, it's the same thing as it was back then and as it is today. And until we get our people up out of that, we stuck.
Yeah, right. And another excellent precept.
That's why I can real quick about what you had said earlier with about us being righteous and then us being in it too with our people. Well, Jeremiah was righteous and he went into captivity. Daniel, righteous, in captivity. Isaiah, righteous, captivity. So righteous,
completely righteous,
born in captivity,
the most righteous ever. And guess where he was at? In captivity under the Romans.
So as we say, no one man is above their nation.
Right.
No matter how righteous you are not above your nation. Yahushua didn't get that exception, so how you go get it?
Damn right. Yeah, right. And that right there, that makes you a better man.
Yeah, right.
To turn around and stand for something. Stand for your people, man.
Yeah, right.
Stand for those who can't stand for themselves. You understand? Do that. Don't turn around. I don't want to run up out of here and save my goddamn self. I want all of us to go.
Yeah, right.
You understand? Not just one or two, just me and my family. You understand? Because that's what I actually thought. I ain't going to lie to you. I actually thought when I left the church, before I came into the truth, because I didn't know what to expect after that. I ain't going to lie to you. I turned around. This is what happened. I was in church, and the last time that I was in there, the woman that came for something like a convocation or something, whatever the hell, what's the other one they do?
Revival
or something like that. I think it was revival. Okay, and when the woman turned around, I ain't gonna lie, this threw me off. When she turned around and she said, "All right, now everybody get their tithes and their offerings out." Right? Everybody went scrambling, getting their money and everything out, their purses and their wallets, putting it in the envelopes. Said, "All right, everybody ready?" Everybody was like, "Yeah, we ready." He said, "Okay, come on up here, bring it at my feet, lay it at my feet." And when that woman said that, I said, "Whoa!" And I'm gonna be honest with you. I never totally understood anything that I learned at church. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
1 + 1 never equaled 2 in the church. I always like, why is the pastor saying this, but that ain't happening in my life? You understand? It never added up. It never made sense. But I went because that's all I knew. That's what I was taught. You understand? The white woman that I loved so dearly, that I thought she was a native Indian. I was told that this Edomite was a native Indian. Now you know Satan was trying to keep me asleep.
Yeah.
You understand? But thank the Most High, he woke me up.
Yeah.
I was told my Edomite grandmother, oh my God, she was the sweetest woman in the world to me. Do you understand me? I was the baby of everything. I was the oldest. I was the firstborn. I was the baby. I got the special treatment. I got all the first gifts, the toys. Nick, you can't touch me. Let me pop my collar. You understand? Straight up. I got taken everywhere in the world. I saw the world before anybody else did. Before any of my little brothers, before any of my little cousins. It was me. What did my girl say in that song? It's all about me, me, me. My granny made sure it was all about me. You hear me? And when I got told the history of her, it was, oh, grandma's a Native Indian. And she showed me her mother's picture. And I was wondering why I never saw her father. And I guess what? I learned about her father when I came into the truth. When everybody started hearing the UPK say that the white man is the devil the Bible speaks of, my family jumped out at me first and said, how you hate the white man when your grandma white? And I'm like, what? She white? I'm posting pictures of this woman in her fringes.
Gosh.
She was rocking the Native Indian culture. You understand? She had fringes on jackets, on vests, on every damn thing. She held on to her mother's culture,
God.
not her father's. And my daddy called me. You understand? He called me after one of them little incidents that we had on Facebook, to where the family was coming up against me hard. You hear me? And he said, I asked him, I said, man, what's all this talk about my grandma being white? I thought she was Blackfoot Indian. He said, what's his, I forgot his damn name. Grandpa something, I forgot what his name is. I said, well, you actually met him? He's like, yeah. And I ain't never heard nobody ever talk about this white man.
God.
Never. But they always talked about our great grandmother and how she was a Blackfoot. She was actually Blackfoot. She was a real native. Boy, has long, beautiful hair all the way down past her butt. Look like Pocahontas. You understand? Or Sacagawea. You understand? Hey, she was fine as wine too, boy, but she was a Native Indian. And this devil got a hold of her, man, and had kids with her. And my uncles and my aunts, I thought was Native Indians are actually white. You understand? And I didn't hear it until I came in here. But guess what? Hey, it is what it is. What can I do about it?
God.
You understand? Ain't nothing I can change. You understand? She's still the devil. And guess what, Granny? Sloggy, you still going into captivity. You understand? Ain't nothing I can do about that.
God.
Lord said this. It's his doing. I ain't got nothing to do with it.
Right.
I don't even care if I plead, like the scriptures say, don't join hand in hand. If I join hand in hand with my granny, ain't nothing I can do.
God.
The Lord said that the wicked still is going to be punished. Ain't nothing I can do. It's out of my hands, granny. You understand? Straight up. But it is what it is. But guess what? It's out of anybody else's hands. The Lord is going to make sure that our oppressors pay for what they've done to us, whether you like it or whether you want it or not.
Right.
You understand? You can turn around and pray all day and night. You know what I said? Be on the altar for 3 and 4 and 5 days. You can be on the altar all month if you want to. And guess what? The Lord ain't hearing none of that. He said what he said in this book. And it's going to happen. It's going to happen, whether it's my granny or not, whether it's my uncle or not. Uncle Perk, that dude's cool, man. Uncle Perk's cool as a fool, you hear me? But guess what? He's a devil. You understand? And guess what? All the kids that's mixed into this family that I thought was black, and it's not, guess what? They are of our oppressor, their seed. And the Lord said what's going to happen to them, they're going into captivity, and what's going to happen to us is that we are going to be saved from captivity. We're going to rule over our oppressors. And guess what? Some of them it just so happen to be my granny and my cousins. You understand? And guess what? That's a hard pill for some folks to swallow.
Huh?
That's a hard pill for some people to swallow. They can't see that. But me, guess what? My feelings ain't involved. I know that the Most High is way greater than me. And what he said is going to go regardless of me or not.
Right.
You understand? Even if I was to fall out the truth, don't you know the Lord is going to put the next best captain in my place.
God.
You understand? So the only thing I do is I fight to have my seat.
Right.
You understand? That's what I do. I fight my niggas. You understand? I make sure that the Most High turn around and see that I am worthy. Okay? That's what I'm trying to get, some acceptance from the Most High. That's why I stopped saying it against him. And I got right in her, and I followed the man that he chose, which is the man Jimmy Allen.
Right.
With that, shalom, Israel.